Welcome back to my hangout. In this video you'll learn how to cook etouffee. Alright, let's get started. All the things that you need are on the back of this box. So all you need to do is just buy the box and then grab the things that you need. The only extra thing that I have is the bell peppers, which I'm going to cook now before I start with anything else, so they'll be completely cooked. And then the seasoning that I use garlic powder and seasonal. I'm addicted to seasonal. Just a side note. Okay, so first I'm going to turn my pot on to I'm gonna do medium high, and then I'm gonna spray some Pam. Now I'm gonna spray our Pam over the pot, and then it should be getting hot very soon. While we wait for that, I'll just tell you other things that I have already. So I have my cut seasoning, and it calls for tomato paste, crawfish. You can also use shrimp if you don't have crawfish where you live, and water. And then the pack looks like this. So it looks like once you open the box. And you just dump it in there and you just follow the rules on the package. So I'm going to put in my bell peppers right now. You can also use onions with your bell peppers. I just don't want to cut the onions. But sometimes I use onions as well. It tastes good as well. So we're just going to wait till that starts cooking. And then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, so the bell peppers have been cooking for about a minute now. Just depends on how high your heat is. But remember, I have mine on medium heat. And then also, you can go ahead and start cooking your rice. I don't know if you like to have it like the bag rice you put in the microwave, or you have a rice pot. Don't forget that you gotta have rice for this as well. Etouffee, you put it on rice. Okay, so now that I have that cooked, I'm gonna add butter. The box wants 2 tablespoons of butter, but I like half of a stick of butter, so I think that's 5 maybe. Nope, half is a no, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's 4. It's 4. So we're gonna cook the butter down. It's not really a time of how long it should take for the butter. Again, it just depends on how high you have the heat, but just let the butter cook down all the way before the next step. So let's just get the butter melted down. We're going to add our 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. This is the kind I got. It doesn't have to be no salt added. I just picked up the wrong one. I like the one with the salt in it. So 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. That around. Your butter should be almost pretty much melted down. And this is what my pot looks like. It says it wants us, I'm not doing exactly what the box says, I'm just doing it how I was taught to do it. But it says it wants me to put the whole thing in all at once. But I'm going to do a little bit and add water, then a little bit, add water, a little bit, add water. Just so it won't thicken up too fast. So put a little bit. I'm going to add water. And it's 2 tablespoons. It's 2.5 cups total of water. So I'm just mixing that up. And it smells so good. You can also like use a fork or a whisk, but the spoon works fine for me. Add some more. And I still have my my heat on medium high. Make sure it's no clumps. Just keep mixing, and enjoy the smell. Okay, doing the rest. Pouring the rest of our water. Now the crawfish that I get, it's fully cooked already. It's just frozen. So I'm defrosting it now. But the shrimp, you might want to cook the shrimp a little before you, if you do get shrimp instead of this crawfish that I have, you may want to cook down the shrimp a little bit. Just to make sure it's fully cooked before you add it to the etouffee base. You don't want to have uncooked shrimp in your delicious etouffee. You can also do both shrimp and crawfish, and that is delicious. But we're going to calm it down today and just use the crawfish. This is the crawfish that I use, and it's pretty much cooked, and you get it out the frozen section. I'm just going to put it straight in there and break it apart. My stove is still on medium heat, medium high. And it's also going to break apart as it cooks as well. Pot is looking good and it's smelling good. Okay, now I'm going to add my seasoning. You can season to taste. But as I said, I love seasonal. And I just love seasoning. So don't judge me. But season to your taste. You may not want as much as I'm putting. Definitely don't try the first time as much as I'm putting, because it may be too much. Oops. Okay, so just keep mixing it. Make sure your season's distributed evenly throughout the pot, and then you'll just put your top on and let it sit for 10 minutes, and then after that, just keep stirring it until your your meat. So like if your shrimp needs to get pink, or if you do use some other meat, like I've seen people use chicken before in etouffee. So 10 minutes at least from this step, but just keep stirring it and making sure that your meat is fully cooked. Everything else is pretty much cooked. So just make sure your meat's cooked. So I'm going to leave this on for 10 minutes and then come back and check and see if it's ready. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. I started the pot around like 5:45 seconds. 5 minutes and 45 seconds left of my 10 minutes. I started the pot. Then I started again at around 3 minutes. And then now it's been 10. I'm putting my heat down to medium-low. And I'm going to just let it sit on the burner. It's going to get thicker. So definitely keep checking on it until, again, your meat is cooked. I don't think it should take you any more than 15 more minutes after this step. Because again, you cooked your meat before, so your meat should pretty much be cooked by now. So you can go ahead and serve it now, or you could, like I said, let it sit at a lower heat and let it thicken up. And then don't forget to have your rice done, and you serve it over your rice. It smells so good. You can smell it the second you open up the box and mix it up with the water. But it smells so good. And it's getting thicker as I go, but it can definitely get thicker. I'd rather it a little more thicker than this. So thanks for watching, and I hope it comes out great for you. If you have any different way of doing it, definitely comment and let me know so I can try it myself. And then also go to my channel to hang out with me some more in my other videos. Thanks for watching, and I hope it comes out great.